Hello there, everybody. I'm Diane. I'm here at my home in Tampa, Florida, and I come in to give tips for seniors. And you can follow me at Diane Dixon 6900, all lowercase, all one word, DIANE DIXON. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. Thanks for subscribing to my YouTube channel at Diane Dixon 6900. I give tips for seniors. What I did was throw out the bread, throw out the pastas, throw out the sugary sweets, and I came down, walked 1 mile every morning. Every morning, that's my preferable exercise. And I come down from last check on my weight was 193 to 175. Now I'm working on dropping at least 10 to 15 more pounds. I've dropped a lot of inches at the top of my body. A lot of inches have come off in my waist. You can have good health. You can have good energy, even as we get older. I'm 68. I turned 68 February 1st of this year, and I walk 1 mile every day. You can have good health, good energy, and you can feel good even as you get older. You don't have to be dragging around and you have to take it serious to take care of yourself, to take care of your health. It's this lady at my church who's 80 years old. You would never know she's 80 years old. She looks to be my age. She looks to be 68. She looks amazing. She takes care of herself. She walks. Her husband is 85, and they do their exercise every day. They take care of themselves, and her husband looks good too. And she looks incredibly good for somebody who's 80, looking like they're 68. And people always are amazed when I say my age, that I'm 68. You can choose to take care of yourself. Choose to take care of yourself, of your health. If you're older like I am, or older than I, and you have good health, you can still walk and get around and get out and do things and be active. Keep it up. Don't stop. You want to rise in the morning, go to bed, have a bedtime where you go to bed every night the same time, get up the same time every morning. Rest is vitally important, 7 to 8 hours a night. As a matter of fact, that's what I need in order to feel good, feel rested in my body when I get up. And I go to bed basically the same time every night, get up basically the same time every morning. And have a plan. You want to have a plan for your day, for your morning. You don't want to get up and just be flying around by the seat of your pants. Start your day with a plan, and already have it laid out when you are getting ready, winding down to go to bed. Have a pad or notebook on your nightstand or writing stuff down, like I'm going to hydrate my body first, do my 30 minutes or 20 minutes of exercise, whatever kind of exercise you like. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Put your 8 pennies out. Take away a penny every time you have a drink. It can be a small drink, don't have to be a large drink, and it counts every time you have a drink. And to remind yourself, at least 8 drinks a day, okay? Hydrate your body, because the number one reason for hospitalization and showing up in emergency rooms, seniors, is dehydration. I was sick about 6 years ago, very, very sick, and I needed hospitalization, emergency room, and I was found to be very, very dehydration. I knew I was, and but they told me, the doctor, she said, "You are very dehydrated, miss." I knew it. They got me hooked up to IV really quickly, and got me sipping on a little miniature can of Sprite soda and some soda crackers to eat. And I'm telling you, in about 4 or 5 hours, I was starting to spring back up, and they gave me some type of medications. And next thing I know, 4 or 5 hours, the doctor kept coming in periodically to check on me. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Feeling a little better, as that IV was hydrating my system, my body, my organs. And it began to make me spring back up, right? And I could be released from the emergency room to the back home. And I continued putting liquids back into myself, where I got hydrated, sat up as long as I could in a chair until one day I could set up the whole day. And I looked over at my husband. I said, "Oh my goodness, I've sat up all day today." And I said, and I knew right then and there I was back in good health. You want to exercise your body. I walk 1 mile every day. I was kind of behind my time this morning, but I still did my walk. I did my walk, my full 1 mile walk. And you want to go to a gym or walk like I do, or swim, or get on a stationary bike if you have one at your house, or a treadmill. If you have exercise equipment at home and prefer to exercise at home, exercise at home. A lot of people exercise at home. Get out, get some vitamin D. Vitamin D is so good for us, even when it's overcast. A certain amount of the sun rays is still coming through those clouds to give you some vitamin D. See, I get out and walk every morning, so I'm getting the vitamin D and I'm getting the exercise and the walk. You want to team up with another person if you can, if you don't have a husband or wife, or if you don't mind going by yourself like I do. I just walk solo because my husband and I are separated, been separated for over a year now. And so I just get out and walk by myself and do it by myself. And it feels good once I get moving, and that fresh air and moving my body, stepping along. And you want to make sure you have a bedtime where you're going to bed the same time every night, getting up, not just staying up all night and getting up any old time in the morning just because you're retired. Don't do that. I go out once a month and volunteer at this food bank for 3 hours. I'm on my feet. I'm actually working, helping with the setup. I go extra early, packing up fruit and vegetables in bags. And then they let the people come through who come to the food bank to get food. Over 100 people usually come through. And I'm there. My neighbor, who's 77, he asked me one day, "You want to volunteer?" That's another way to use up some good pieces of your time. I love volunteer work because you can do it if you want to, or you don't have to. You go down to your local hospital, see if you can volunteer there. Different places will allow you to volunteer. At your church, if you attend a church, churches love volunteers. Churches run off volunteers mostly, right? And they are welcome at hospitals too. And so that's another way to use good pieces of your time a day up. You can go 2 or 3 times a week, but this place, this food bank where I go volunteer, it only does it once a month. I wish they ran it at least once a week, at least once a week. I love doing it because I'm there if I want to be there. Nobody's forcing me or making me be there. It's not a job where I have to be at. I like working from home, making these videos for my YouTube channel. No one's making me do it. I'm doing it because I want to, because I like to do it. I enjoy doing it. So you want to exercise, hydrate your body, move your body, get out, get some vitamin D, go to bed same time every night, have a bedtime, have a time you get up in the morning ready to hydrate yourself soon as you get up. Put your 8 pennies out where you can see them at, and take one away every time you have a drink. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Diane Dixon 6900. All lowercase, all one word, DianeDixon. Thanks for subscribing. Goodbye.